Welcome to another edition of Author E. Jamie Watches Turkish Dramas, a somewhat weekly show where I watch episodes of Turkish dramas and I react to them, and there may be yelling at the screen, there may be crying because Turkish dramas do things to my emotions and are very angsty. For this week's episode, we are back into Hershey's Chocolate Kisses. I also mispronounce Turkish names. And we are at episode 12, which somebody was kind enough to inform me was the season finale for season 1. And I believe they said that season 2 will start up in September. So, for the last episode, we had Miran and Rayanne on the run from her crazy asshole grandpa who's trying to kill her. And silly Rayanne has this problem with being kidnapped all the time by Miran, because he did her dirty and seduced her and abandoned her and humiliated her, and seems to think that because they are in love with each other and because he loves her, that makes it all okay if he just continues to pursue her. But she seems to have a problem with being kidnapped all the time by him. Silly girl, why would she ever have a problem with that? So I was very annoyed by the end of episode 11 where she escapes from him for the second time after escaping the first time and winding up in a rapey douche knowledge little trucker guy's truck. So she escapes from him a second time, and he tracks her down, of course, and is begging her for a second chance. Now, a second chance to what? I don't know. Because, in my opinion, he has done nothing to make up for what he has done to her. All he has basically said is that she should basically get over what he did because he loves her and they're meant to be together and she belongs to him and blah 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 blah. He has not once apologized for what he did. He has not once tried to make up for what he did. And I'm sorry, telling her that she belongs with him and that everything he does is for her is not making up for what he did. And I know that there are people that have commented that they don't agree with my take on it, and that they think that that what he's doing is a good thing, and and that's fine. You can disagree. That's perfectly fine. I have my own opinion, which is he has not made up for diddly poo poo caca yet. He has not made up for what he did to her. He has not said he's regretted it. He's not, like, he hasn't. He has not even suffered for what he did to her at all. He's been in turmoil because he's starting to question whether his creepy grandma was right about what she made him do. So he's been emotionally conflicted about that, but he's never once said to Rayanne that he's sorry about what he did. He's never once tried to make it up to her with actual suffering and pain on his own of what he did to her. Like, just, no, I'm sorry. I don't agree with those of you who think that what he's doing is all right, and that's fine. Now, mind you, understand, this doesn't mean that I don't want them together. I do want them together. Just not this way. Not with her just because she loves him, she's going to forgive him, even though he hasn't yet even asked her for forgiveness. He hasn't. So that's sort of where I am. I do want them to end up together. Oh, and side note, newspaper dude kidnapped Miran's wife. So there's that. So let's go into episode 12, the season finale of Hershey's Chocolate Kisses. And for this week's, sorry, give me 1 second there. Let's do that again. No. go back.